Some of you, if you've never seen me before, you probably are like trying to place me right now. And I am one of two members of the 1999 Good Shepherd Lutheran Handbell Choir, if that's what you, yeah, it's not a big deal. But my sister and I, we signed up for the handbell choir. We were the only people to sign up for the handbell choir. The only people. We were sweating our asses off. Okay, we were exhausted. Carol of the Bells was not good, okay? And if you don't know what handbell choir is, first of all, congratulations, you're not a loser. You wear a formal robe, okay? And then they give you these white gloves, protective gloves that you have to put on. And then you hold two handbells just like this. And this is the most important part. You hold two handbells like this, and you just stay a virgin for the rest of your life. Congratulations. Ding dong, you're a loser. Our church was a dump. It was, anyone else go to church that was a dump? Total, I feel like Lutheran churches especially, they're just dumps. I don't know. I don't think God is signing off on all these church franchises. Sometimes I'm like, that's an old Ford dealership for sure. Our church was just an old IHOP. It had the blue roof and everything. They just put E at the end of it. And yeah, my dad, he never went to church with us because he is a Jehovah's Witness and also was in prison for most of my life. But also, he was a Jehovah's Witness. My grandma, very devout Catholic, very devout, and she's very nice. She's one of the good ones. She's so nice. She said to me, she's like, the gays, they can come back now. The gays can come back to the Catholic Church. And I was like, that's not why I left. I wasn't like, I'm gay and I'm getting out of here. I was like, this is boring, I'm leaving. This book sucks. It's boring. None of these people can sing. I just don't I don't want to shit on anyone's faith, especially in this cemetery. Really, whatever you need to do to get you through this life, fine. I just don't like the religious people that put it into law and then they use their religion as a reason for that. What's going on in Alabama right now, that's crazy because they're basically saying a frozen embryo should be considered a person. And as somebody who's gone through the fertility process, I know that's crazy because I have seen my best friend's sperm, who is our sperm donor, I have seen it in a pipette, I know that that's not a person. I know that that's just an orgasm he had in room 11, okay? Watching straight porn. Because they didn't have any gay porn. I just don't know where they're going with this. I feel like they're just one step away from taking a sock full of jizz and placing it in a stroller and just wheeling it down the street. Oh, have you met my son, Jack? Short for Jackie Lee? I'm originally from Normal, Illinois. Yeah, big fans? Okay. Normal, Illinois is the home of the first Steak and Shake, so that's not nothing. Yeah, but it's close to nothing. It's nothing plus diarrhea, so... Yeah, I'm from Normal, Illinois. I was a 4-H kid growing up. I don't know, a lot of people in cities don't know what 4-H is. It's not an STD. 4-H is for kids who love farm animals. We love livestock and we love to show our farm animals around fairs. But it's in a very respectable way with the animals. There's nothing weird going on. In 4-H, horse girls are top status, right? They have high status. That's how you know you are in a loser group, because the horse girls are doing well. And I don't mean horse girls like girls who own a horse. I mean horse girls like girls who think they're horses. Most popular girls in 4-H, okay? My talent in 4-H was I had long-haired guinea pigs. and I showed the long-haired guinea pigs at the fair. And I would give them blowouts, full HMU. And it was the 90s, so a few of them had the Rachel. They're adorable. We loved having little pets when we were younger. We had so many little pets. At one time, I counted, we had 14 little pets at our house. We had poor people love little pets. Like, we'll have so many little pets and no electricity. It doesn't make any sense. We had everything from parakeets to hamsters to fleas. And then my friends had a dog. My friends who were middle class and up, one pet, a golden retriever. It died of old age. My pets died the most horrific deaths. Most horrific. And something would happen because you would just hear my mom from 2 doors down yell, "Oh, shit! The parakeet just flew into the ceiling fan! Jesus H. Christ! The hamster just got out through the pipes." Mr. Marbles did, but he survived, so no need to shed a tear for him. He pulled a Shawshank Redemption. So when I got older, I'm like, you know what, I'm just gonna have regular pets. So now I have a dog, and it's a Chihuahua Terrier. So it's the size of 2 guinea pigs taped together. And we adopted him from the mean streets of Santa Monica, California. Yes, very tough streets out there. I just couldn't stand to see another pet watch a Creation Organic open. I couldn't let it happen. So we adopted this dog, and when we got him, they said he's a year old. And then we bring him home, we bring him to our vet. The vet says this dog is a minimum 10 years old. Minimum 10 years old. I think I'm bringing home a newborn. This guy's 75 years old. He's watching Yellowstone. He doesn't give a shit about pronouns. When we got him, we wanted to change his name because his name was Sam, and my wife's name is also Sam. But then we find out he's 100 years old. You can't change his name. You can't go up to somebody on their deathbed and be like, "Hey, Pawpaw, your name's Travis now, okay?" Yeah. So we're like, let's just try it. Yeah, so we changed the name. We changed my wife's name to Buddy. She's happy now. No, she chose it. She chose it. I have a wife. She has one too. Yeah, I just found out she's gay, and I think it's cool. Should have known the signs were there. She was always talking about getting a Subaru. I was going down on her. And we met here in Los Angeles. This is the place that we fell in love. Thank you. We met at a bowling alley. We met at Chateau Lanes. You guys know that? Yeah, we met at Chateau Lanes. We met at an event called Les Bowl. I'm very embarrassed to tell you that. Okay, I tried to hide that for a long time. And my friends are like, "No, you should not be embarrassed about that. That is a modern-day lesbian love story." Yeah, and to be fair, every lesbian love story is a modern-day lesbian love story. Yeah, but I'm very embarrassed about us meeting at Les Bowl because I have to explain that to my grandkids one day. I have to be like, "Where did I meet Grand Dyke?" I don't know what we're gonna call each other. We're workshopping some names, but Grand Dyke sounds awesome. "Where did I meet Grand Dyke?" "Well, we met at Les Bowl. She put 3 fingers in that bowling ball and I knew she was game. They were the right fingers. She wasn't even wearing a wrist guard," which is basically raw dogging in my community. I'll stop, okay. You guys look horrified. It's like this moment that people get a little horrified. They're like, is that lesbian sex? It's just like a claw? I don't know.